All right, welcome to Twinery. This is an open source tool that you can use to make choose your own adventure style games. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You want to focus on this top right hand box and you want to click use it online. Doing that makes it so everything saves in your browser as you go, as opposed to downloading and all this other stuff you would have to do. That's all really complicated. We're not going to do that. We're just going to hit use it online. And then it's going to create a profile for you. So you see I have 2 stories already made. So this is really your launching point, and this is where things are going to save automatically and all of that good stuff. So what you're going to do is start building your new story. So you want to hit a new story, and we're going to call this one Getting Started. And then it'll give you something like this. And this is where you're going to start building your story. So you double click on this tile to get started. So I'm going to title this one Starting Point. Pretty simple. And then you can double click on this or highlight and backspace to enter. And so you can give a scenario outline. So my story is about Bob walking down the street. And then I'm going to give Bob a choice, right? Bob sees Mike. What do you want Bob to do? So this is where you start programming your choices. Double brackets. You can say punch Mike in the head, line, head punch. Or you can do shake hands with Mike, line, handshake. Double bracket. And so what that does is that has now created 2 new choices and 2 new pathways that you can go down. And when you exit out, you'll see there's 2 new spots. So we can test it now. So hit play. Pretty simple. We have our scenario, and if we hit punch Mike in the head, there's nothing there because we haven't edited it, but it'll go there, or shake hands with Mike. It works. So now that we have some of those basics out, or we've made our first tile, we can make a new one. Bob punched Mike. Mike punches back. Now what happens? Run away. Or kick Mike. Now we have 2 other things. So you keep building and building and building and building until you have your story. There's all kinds of other fun things you can do. And let's say you wanted to link back to the starting point or to another tile. So after the kick, all you would have to do is say, you kick Mike, he leaves. Now what? You can go back to another tile by simply using the title tile, right? So let's say go back to the beginning. Just title it starting point, and it'll link you back to the beginning. You see that little line? And so now when you click it, it puts you back in a loop. So you can do that with all kinds of tiles and all kinds of stories and program multiple lines that can go back to a certain point so that your students can not miss out on the important things and eventually go down the right path.